I was born in 1924.
July the 1st, right?
And my mother died in 1932.
So you were
8 years old. I was 8 years old. I was 8 years old. My brother was 6 years old. And my sister was 9 years old. We all 2 years old with each other.
so, and that's when your mom died, right?
Huh?
That's when your mom died when she was giving birth to a child, right?
Yes. And Dr. Lewis I can't remember. I remember good. See, my family go, but he died in childbirth. They broke his neck, Dr. Lewis. Yes, indeed.
Broke the child's neck?
And people don't know that my sister gave birth to her first son, Junior. She got what's it? She
Got what?
She like her dad. She had meningitis.
Oh.
Yes, my sister had meningitis.
Wow.
That saved his life. Martha was the oldest sister, and then Blanche was the second. But Blanche, she ran the show. Now, when my mother, we stayed right next door to Blanche. We had a house right next door.
Your mother had a brother too, right?
See what?
Your mother had a brother? Your mother had a brher?
Yeah, they had two brothers.
What were their names? Joe?
One in Arizona.
Right. That was Joe, right?
He was what's his name? Shot. He was a baby boy, the baby boy.
And what was his
And he
name?
married a Filipino girl named Marguerite, and that's how my sister got her name.
Okay.
And I found out. I wrote to the army because the white woman told me how to do it, and I found out all about my uncle.
Okay.
He was a sharpshooter in Arizona, and the wife's name was Margarita. She's a Filipino girl.
What was your uncle's name?
Huh?
What was your uncle, the sharpshooter's name?
His name was Roy.
Roy.
Uncle
Okay.
Roy.
What was his brother's name?
Huh?
Your mom had another brother, right? Your mom had another brother?
Yeah, another name Uncle Roy, then Uncle Henry.
Uncle Henry, okay. So he stayed in St. Louis, or did he move too?
They all stayed. Now he was married to some twin girls. I never forget.
Okay.
He's always all of them would come to Aunt Blanche's house. They kept in touch with Aunt Blanche. Huh?
Where did you meet Robert Tipton?
We went to collect rent from. They bring the place from one of my relatives,
Oh, okay.
and that's how I met Robert there.
And how old were you about?
Huh?
How old were you about? How old were you?
I was a teenager.
Okay.
We had just came back from horseback riding. Because we was go out to up the president horseback ride all the time, and they had the whole outfit, boots and everything on, and that's how I met him.
Where did you meet Robert Tipton?
We went to collect rent from. They bring the place from one of my relatives,
Oh, okay.
and that's how I met Robert there.
And how old were you about?
Huh?
How old were you about? How old were you?
I was a teenager.
Okay.
We had just came back from horseback riding. Because we was go out to up the president horseback ride all the time, and they had the whole outfit, boots and everything on, and that's how I met him.
Okay.
On the other side of the track.
Wow.
And he was kind of fast for me. And anybody could not stand. Oh no.
Wow.
When I ran away from home, my cousin Victor drove a cab. Did
Victor?
you know that we were the only place that had a color Negro mayor?
Mayor?
Johnson.
Where was that?
He had a cab, the deluxe cab.
Oh, okay.
And they voted a black mayor.
Wow.
We were the only black mayor.
So he was a relative?
Huh?
He was a
no,
relative?
he was a good friend of my family. And my cousin used to drive the cab for him, deluxe cab for him.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
And my sister went to school right down St. Mary's Academy for girls. It's right in front in the middle of Mississippi River, down South Broadway, 4500 South Broadway.
Okay.
1942. I went back and I came back in 1943.
Okay, so you moved here in 42 and then you moved back, and my mother was born when you moved back?
Yeah, they sent for me and I brought Brenda out here.
Okay.
Then I went back.
Wait, you brought Brenda where? You brought Brenda to California?
But Brenda,
Because she was born
she was born in St. Louis.
right, and then you
Then I
moved
brought her
back.
out here to Miss Tipton. And then I went back.
Okay, so who was Miss Tipton?
Huh?
Who was Miss Tipton?
It was my mother-in-law. It was Mama's mother.
Oh, okay.
I owe her Tipton. And you tell her, she loved Brenda. Oh, she was on her damn bed. She would get out of that bed and give her a bath. But Brenda was a very mean child. Oh. She be howling at me, and Miss Tipton couldn't hardly walk. I said, I'll bathe her. No, I'll bathe her. That's all right, leave her alone. I'll bathe her.
Yeah, wow.
I said, well, she's sick. She can't hardly walk because she had cancer.
Right. So did you ever go back to St. Louis after that?
Huh?
Did you ever go back to St. Louis after that?
Yeah, I went back to St. Louis to see my sister 20-some years. 1942. I went back and I came back in 1943.
Okay, so you moved here in 42 and then you moved back, and my mother was born when you moved back?
Yeah, well, they sent for me and I brought Brenda out here.
Okay.
Then I went back.
Wait, you brought Brenda where? You brought Brenda to California?
But Brenda,
Because she was born
in St. Louis.
right, and then you
Then I
moved
brought her
back.
out here to Miss Tipton. And then I went back.
Okay, so who was Miss Tipton?
Huh?
Who was Miss Tipton?
It was my mother-in-law. It was Mama's mother.
Oh, okay.
I owe her Tipton. And you tell her, she loved Brenda. Oh, she was on her damn bed. She would get out of that bed and give her a bath. But Brenda was a very mean child. Oh. She be howling at me, and Miss Tipton couldn't hardly walk. I said, I'll bathe her. No, I'll bathe her. That's all right, leave her alone. I'll bathe her.
Yeah, wow.
I said, well, she's sick. She can't hardly walk because she had cancer.
Right. So did you ever go back to St. Louis after that?
Huh?
Did you ever go back to St. Louis after that?
Yeah, I went back to St. Louis to see my sister 20-some years.
Didn't you see your brother on the train when you were going back?
He was on his way to Nebraska.
That was about
He was on the
1943.
train, and I was on the train.
That was what, 1943?
Huh?
1943? 1943?
That's right. And he was on the train, and I saw this boy. I know my brother's head. I know his head any place, and it was cut real close.
Uh-huh.
And he was going into the Marines. He went into the Marines when he was 13 years old. He put his age up.
And so you saw him on the train?
Huh?
You saw him on the train?
I saw it. He was reading. And I was going back to get business of milk. And I saw that head. I think that head looked just like my Sonny. I call him Sonny. And I said, Sonny. He said, Phil. And we both started crying.
Didn't you at some point live in Los Angeles? Didn't you live in Los Angeles?
I went to Los Angeles and I saw my brother.
Okay. And so you had mentioned...
And I followed this man and followed right to his house.
You had mentioned that you used to work in a department store in Los Angeles?
Huh?
You mentioned that you had worked in a department store in Los Angeles?
I worked at a department store and I worked at a warehouse, a building clerk.
Right. But when you were working at the department store, was that the Baldwin Hills Plaza?
What?
Was that on Crenshaw?
Yeah, on Crenshaw.
Right. I think that was the Baldwin Hills Plaza. Where they didn't let black people work there?
No.
And how did you get a job there?
They got a lot of Mexicans. I don't know.
They thought you were Mexican?
Everybody thought I was fair. I was a Mexican. They thought that my brother. They don't think brother, but my brother's black.
Right.
Larry was my second husband.
Larry. Okay. James Laramore?
Huh?
James Laramore?
James L. Laramore.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about him.
Huh?
Tell me a little bit about him. He's from
I
Ohio?
had 7 kids.
You had 7 kids? Not with him. You had 7 kids with Robert, right?
No, I had 4 kids by Robert. Huh?
Yeah, but so you had 7 kids when you met him?
He married me. That's what I said. He married me with 7 kids.
Wow.
Because he loved me.
Wow.
And he loved them kids. He loved Brenda. He loved them like me.
Wow.
He never called me a bad name. He never called me a bad name or nothing. He was a gentleman. He was a gentleman all the time, girl. I'm not lying. And very intelligent. Because, you know, he taught school in the army. You had people in the service that couldn't read or write.
Right. So he went to Ohio State?
He was a captain, huh?
He went to Ohio State University? He went to Ohio State University?
Mm-hmm. And then his auntie was a judge.
So how was it like having a black woman being married to a white man? You know,
They always like that in St. Louis.
there was a lot of people married like that.
Yes, indeed. All our friends is real fair. All my family is very fair. Most of them married to Italians and things. That's what married. They know they Italians.
Yeah.
That's all the friends we had. You know, Italians and things. We don't have no black friends. Yeah, I know my life. I know the life out there. I know my life. I've been around. I've been around, man. None of my family been around like that. I've been with the big people.
Hey, happy birthday, Nana. This is your oldest great-grandson, Malcolm, a.k.a. Tootie. Happy 90th, and at least about 90 more. I love you, Nana. It's going to be a great experience. We're going to party. One thing I can remember, Nana, is, I haven't had a BM today. Kidding, Nana. But, hey, Amari's a little shy this morning, and Michael, the cameraman, he got me on my, I didn't really get my beauty rest. But I love you, Nana. Happy birthday, and God bless.
Go.
Happy birthday, Nana. I appreciate everything you have done for me over the past 18 years. You've been like a second mother to me. I love you very much, and I hope you have a great birthday.
Happy birthday, Nana. Love you very much. I'm just here to wish you a happy birthday and hope you enjoy your wonderful, beautiful day. I can remember from way back when, when I was a little boy, all the good things you used to do for me and Victor. Me and Victor being about the same age, born on the same day. I remember you taking us to baseball games. I remember when I used to get in trouble, you would tell my mother that she shouldn't whip him, and you were always my protector and everything. Again, I remember those baseball games. We used to go to open ladies games, and me and Victor, and we'd have hot chocolate and hot dogs, and we'd have good seats in the house. But I just want to let you know that I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful, fabulous birthday, and I'll never forget you.
Happy birthday, Nana. It's going to be a big party, and we're going to have a lot of food, and maybe a Michael Jackson video. I love you, Nana. Hi, Nana. Happy birthday. Happy 90th.
Happy birthday, Nana. This is your granddaughter, Yvette Pruitt. I just want to wish you a happy 90th birthday. I love you so much. God bless you. Mwah.
3.
Happy birthday, Nana. I'm so grateful to have you in my life, and it sucks that I can't see you more than like 3 times a year, but every time I get to spend with you, it's the best time, and you're so positive and uplifting, and you're just a great company to be around, and I'm so grateful that you're in my life, and I love you so much. Happy birthday.
Go.
Very special happy 90th birthday, Nana. I know it's been a long time. I love you and miss you very much. May God bless you on many, many more. I hope you guys have a lovely, fantastic party, make many memories. And I'm thankful for everything you've been in my father's life and the relatives around me. And again, happy birthday, and you guys have fun, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.